I just finished Hemi-Sync Gateway Experience Day 7, Tape 7, and today was Wave 2, and it was the first time that we went into Focus 12. So the primary difference that they explained for Focus 12 compared to Focus 10 was Focus 10 was that deep relaxation state, this kind of the internal relaxation, and then Focus 12 kind of moves that energy to more of an outward state. So it started off a little bit different. Today, it started off with like a little pep talk that's essentially telling us that we're going to be moving from states of like belief into knowing. So it kind of reminded me of like whenever you have a guided meditation, every meditation is like a self-guided meditation. So uh, nothing's going to happen without your consent, essentially, is kind of how we like to explain it. And so it was kind of giving you that same little bit of a pep talk at the beginning of this tape that's just saying like it's it's within you to move from that state of belief to knowing, and that we're going to start moving into that direction. And then we go into the basic lead up as we did through days 1 through 5 to get into Focus 10 first. And then we move into that heightened state to Focus 12, which is facilitated. So they talk us through to that point. And again, that's more of just going from the internal state of relaxation and then focusing outwards. The tape today started off a little different also in terms of the tones that we're playing. Normally it kind of sounds a little bit like a 1970s like kind of robot noises with some air conditioner in the background. Today it had a more profound beach sound and even some seagulls at some point. So that was kind of fun and interesting. And then whenever we were going into the Focus 12, it was interesting because we're expanding outwards, and it to me kind of sounded almost like a jet taking off. So it kind of helps to like facilitate in my mind's eye, it facilitates that kind of forward projected momentum outwards. And then when we come back to 10, it kind of almost sounds like a landing. And then we stayed in 10 for like a couple minutes maybe, and then we went back into 12 and then back into 10 before coming out of it. So that was the intro. I'm sure it'll go more in depth tomorrow. I think tomorrow's tape is patterning, 1 month patterning, so that should be pretty fun and interesting. Looking forward to that. And then I don't know who needs to know this, but I feel like if you're ever in a guided meditation or hypnotic state and this has not happened in these tapes, I just want to preface with that. But if anything's ever suggested to you that you don't like, or if you ever have like some negative intrusive thoughts or energies that are coming in, something that I like to do that's really easy is say clear delete. So if it's like an intrusive thought, just clear delete. It's a really quick, easy way to kind of reset the thought and keep it from kind of bumping into you when you're trying to relax a relaxed state. Another thing that I've done in these sessions is that energy conversion box where you kind of put all your thoughts, feelings, emotions in the beginning to kind of get them out of your mind's eye so they're not obstructing your state. Sometimes I like to imagine like a little vacuum tube coming out of it and then into my little like bubble. So any thoughts that kind of pop up throughout the experience, it just like sucks them right out. These little visual cues are kind of really helpful whenever you're in these states because thoughts are going to pop up, your mind's going to wander, and just having these little tools at your disposal is really a easier way to kind of get back to your trance state without them kind of taking over for you. So, not sure if that helps anybody, but you are in control, or you can be, and if you're not, just putting some tools in place. Or if something is suggested to you in a meditation or something, if you're doing them online, and they say something that doesn't quite resonate with you, clear delete or just rephrase it how it does resonate with you is totally acceptable because you're in your subconscious mind. So that's always important. If it does resonate, just clear delete or put in there what does resonate. And that's it. I will see you tomorrow for day 7 and tape 7. Bye.